Can you solve this math challenge? Here's the question. Given this equation, x plus y raised to the power of 3 equals x cubed plus y cubed, then our goal in this question is to find ordered pairs x, y that satisfies the given equation. Now you can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. Now suppose you pause this video. Now let's see if you got the correct answer. Alright, so given this equation, x plus y raised to the power of 3 equals x cubed plus y cubed, our goal is to find the ordered pair x, y that satisfies this equation. So let's get this equation. And what we're going to do is to expand x plus y raised to the power of 3. Now, to easily expand x plus y raised to the power of 3, we can use Pascal's triangle or simply this identity. A plus b raised to the power of 3 must be equal to a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. So, if we expand x plus y raised to the power of 3, we get something like x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cubed. Now, if we subtract y cubed on both sides, this y cubed on the left and y cubed on the right is 0 or becomes 0. Next, if we subtract x cubed on both sides, so this x cubed on the left and x cubed on the right becomes 0. So we have an equation 3x squared y plus 3xy squared equals 0. Now, also take note, this x squared, we can write this as x times x, and this y squared, we can write this as y times y. Now, at this point, we can see a common factor of 3xy. So we can factor out 3xy on both terms. And if we do that, we get 3xy multiplied by x plus y. Now, since it is equal to 0, it follows that at least one of them must be equal to 0. So we can say that 3xy equals to 0 or x plus y equals 0. Now, let's focus on this first result. So what do we know? If 3xy equals 0, if we divide both sides by 3, we get x times y equals 0. And since this product equals to 0, it follows that x equals to 0 or y equals 0. Now, how about on the second equation? So we have x plus y equals 0. So if we subtract y on both sides, we get x equals negative y. So we found 3 possible scenarios. So the first one is when x equals to 0. The second is when y equals to 0. And the third is when x equals negative y. But take note, we want here ordered pairs that satisfies this equation. Now, on the first case, when x equals to 0, it follows that x equals to 0 and y is any real number. So we have 0, y. For example, we get 0, 1. This point, this ordered pair satisfies this equation. If we replace x with 0 and y with 1, we get 1 equals 1. Also, 0, negative 2 also satisfies this equation. And 0, 20 also satisfies this equation, and so on and so forth. As long as those ordered pairs follows this pattern, 0, y. Another case is when y equals 0. So we have an ordered pair of x, 0. So any real number x, provided that y equals 0. For example, we have 3, 0. This satisfies this equation also. Another is negative 5, 0, and so on and so forth, as long as they are in the form x, 0. And the third case is when x equals negative y. So our ordered pair here is negative y, y. For example, we have negative 5, 5, negative 3, 3, and 2, negative 2, as long as they in the form negative y, y. And if we get the graph, or if we graph this equation, we get something like this. So we get the graph of the x-axis, which is y equals 0. We also have the y-axis, or x equals to 0, and this diagonal line, which is x equals negative y. Therefore, our answer to this question, what are the ordered pairs that satisfies the given equation? And our answer, 0, y, x, 0, or negative y, y. And As always, we are done.